Alright, let's talk about fiber, because honestly, it's having a moment, and I'm here for it. You've probably seen fiber maxing trending on TikTok, or noticed brands sneaking fiber into everything from sodas to ice cream. But here's the thing, unlike protein, where most of us are already overdoing it, fiber is something we're seriously lacking. 9 out of 10 Americans aren't hitting the recommended 25 to 38 grams per day. That's wild, right? And it's not just about digestion. Fiber is a powerhouse nutrient that supports gut health, keeps blood sugar steady, and even lowers cholesterol. So, why aren't we talking about it more? Now, whole grain bread is a great starting point. I mean, who doesn't love a good slice of toast? But here's the kicker, one slice usually only gives you about 2 grams of fiber. That's barely a dent in your daily goal. So, what's the solution? Personally, I think it's time to get creative and explore foods that pack way more fiber punch. Let's dive into 6 of them, and trust me, some of these might surprise you. First up, black beans. I know, beans might not sound glamorous, but hear me out. A half-cup serving gives you 9 grams of fiber. That's almost 5 times what you'd get from a slice of bread. What makes this really interesting is that black beans offer both soluble and insoluble fiber, which means they're doing double duty for your digestive and heart health. Plus, they're affordable, versatile, and honestly, a lifesaver for meal prep. I love tossing them into tacos, soups, or even blending them into brownies. Yes, brownies. It's a game changer, and what many people don't realize is that they can help lower cholesterol levels too. Next, let's talk avocados. I know, they're famous for their healthy fats, but did you know a whole avocado has about 10 grams of fiber? That's right, this creamy fruit is a fiber superstar. What this really suggests is that avocados are a perfect example of how nutrient-dense foods can multitask. Plus, studies show they can reduce LDL cholesterol and boost gut microbiome diversity. Personally, I'm all for mashing them on toast or blending them into smoothies. It's like nature's way of saying, here, have it all. Now, artichokes, this one's a bit of a sleeper hit. A whole steamed artichoke gives you around 7 grams of fiber, and even canned hearts pack about 4 grams per half cup. What makes artichokes fascinating is their high inulin content, a prebiotic fiber that's great for gut health. I'll admit, they're not the easiest veggie to prep, but dipping those leaves in olive oil and scraping off the soft part. Chef's kiss. And canned artichokes? They're my secret weapon for salads and pasta dishes. If you take a step back and think about it, artichokes are like the unsung hero of the fiber world. Moving on to raspberries, these little guys are fiber powerhouses. Half a cup gives you about 4 grams, and they're so easy to incorporate into your day. I keep frozen raspberries in my freezer year-round because they're perfect for oatmeal, smoothies, or even as a snack. But what really stands out is their anthocyanin content, which is linked to heart health and reduced inflammation. It's like nature's candy, but with benefits. One thing that immediately stands out is how versatile they are, sweet, tangy, and packed with goodness. Then there's edamame. These young soybeans are a fiber-protein combo dream, with about 4 grams of fiber per half cup. What many people don't realize is that edamame also contains isoflavones, which are great for heart health. I love tossing them into grain bowls or stir-fries, or even snacking on them with a sprinkle of salt. It's a simple swap that makes a big difference, and honestly, it's a reminder that plant-based proteins can be just as satisfying. Last but not least, chia seeds. These tiny seeds pack a whopping 10 grams of fiber per ounce. That's insane. But what's even more fascinating is their gel-like consistency when mixed with liquid. It's like nature's thickener, perfect for puddings, smoothies, or even baked goods. From my perspective, chia seeds are the ultimate fiber hack. They're small, easy to use, and packed with omega-3s, protein, and minerals. It's like a nutritional Swiss Army knife. Now, here's the thing, increasing fiber doesn't have to be complicated. Personally, I think it's about making small, sustainable swaps. Explore new grains like farro or quinoa, lean on frozen and canned options for convenience, and focus on adding fiber-rich foods you actually enjoy. This raises a deeper question: why do we often overcomplicate nutrition? Fiber is a perfect example of how simple changes can lead to big results. So, here's my closing thought: fiber isn't just about digestion, it's about overall health, sustainability, and even creativity in the kitchen. Whether you're mashing avocados, tossing in black beans, or sprinkling chia seeds, you're not just hitting your fiber goals, you're nourishing your body in ways that matter. What's your favorite way to sneak in more fiber? Let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for new ideas.